Online gaming has reached a new low. One site has cheated and abused its players for too long. It's time to delve into the real side of Street Fighter Online, the game. What started as an honest effort to remake an arcade classic has become a mockery of video games. The atrocities that we will list in this video are all real. The game came out in 2001 under the name X-Men vs. Street Fighter Online, but it didn't get very popular until 2004. It's based on an engine called Flash. It uses popular characters from the X-Men and Street Fighter series. All rights are reserved by Marvel and Capcom. The game has been sued before. Marvel Comics tried to shut the site down due to copyright violations. The owner struck a deal and moved his site deep into the internet. Marvel would be alarmed to find out that the site has made thousands of dollars selling VIP status to users. VIP is another word for donation, which means taking money. The site claims it only uses the money for server and website maintenance. But how can we trace these thousands of dollars that have passed through their hands? A person would be a fool to think the man did not use a few dollars here and there to help himself out. Street Fighter Online receives personal financial compensation any way you look at it. Do the math. The game receives revenue from VIP members. They claim to have over 100,000 VIP members. At $5 a donation, the standard donating price for Street Fighter Online, that's $500,000. All this is done without Marvel or Capcom's written approval. This is known as copyright infringement. From the 100,000 VIP members, all the money that has been made is officially tax-free, as well as directly in violation of copyright laws. The laws of copyright state you cannot use another person's material without their express written consent. SFO uses copywritten sounds and images by Marvel and Capcom without their permission. Copyright law also states you cannot use another person's work to make financial gain. Street Fighter Online has made thousands of dollars, which is obviously financial gain. Remember, some people donate more than $5. Some have donated $100 and more to Street Fighter Online to become a VIP or an elite VIP. A person would be a fool if they thought Street Fighter Online didn't create a good stream of revenue. Do not let them trick you into believing that the game does not make any money. Street Fighter Online is copyright infringement any way you look at it. The maker of the game continuously plays favoritism when it comes to the forums and message boards. He frequently allows supposed moderators to ban and mistreat players simply because the players were unhappy with an aspect of the game or angry with the staff. Street Fighter Online cannot accept negative criticism. The fact of the matter is that if you criticize anything the maker TMyApp or his lackeys do, you will be banned. Now we will take you to the saga of Roll. Roll was a person who was good friends with the creator of the forums, Lefty FB. Lefty FB created the forums. He is a good friend of TMyApp's and has known him for many years. Roll became close with Lefty FB, and Lefty FB eventually made her a mod on the forum. TMyApp technically does not have the right to tell Lefty FB what to do because Lefty FB owns the forum and he is the one who coded it. However, TMyApp is a selfish individual. He did not like the fact that Lefty FB did not get his permission to put Roll on the moderating team. He also did not like the fact that Roll was a girl. He took Roll off the moderating team. Lefty FB saw this and he made Roll a mod again. TMyApp got furious and then took Roll off the mod list and banned her IP. The reason? TMyApp does not want girls to have power. TMyApp admitted behind closed doors that he doesn't like girls to have power. However, the official story claims that Roll was not chosen in the correct way. Street Fighter Online also cheats its brethren. Mugen is a popular fan art game making tool that uses custom sprites which certain users work very hard on. A user named Ryu made custom sprites for the character Ryu from the Street Fighter game. Ryu spent a lot of time on these sprites and is known in the Mugen community as an important individual. TMyApp stole Ryu's sprite and used it in the game Street Fighter Online and never gave him credit for it. For a while, TMyApp denied these claims. TMyApp used the excuse that it's just a Mugen game and that the people who made the sprite do not deserve any credit because they're Capcom's property. The game claims to owe no one anything and makes no excuses or gives credit to any of the people that they've used work from. The only person who takes any credit is TMyApp. Sometimes you can be banned for things you say outside of SFO. People have been banned for talking bad about Street Fighter Online on other message boards, as well as AIM conversations, MSN conversations, and other private chats. Street Fighter Online is Big Brother. The worst and possibly biggest offense is the fact that Street Fighter Online uses spyware. The game packages something called Game Vindicator, which claims that it stops cheating on the game. However, Game Vindicator is spyware. To explain, a program that protected the Street Fighter Online application itself would detect speed changes or packet manipulation going on in the actual game. However, Game Vindicator protects your computer by installing itself onto your desktop. Game Vindicator then claims it stops cheating by reading your C drive. It checks your desktop, internet cookies, and various other parts of your computer. This is like giving someone administrative access to read all the files on your computer. Game Vindicator can detect running processes on your computer. To make matters worse, Game Vindicator doesn't stop another person from using cheats. Game Vindicator only stops the person using the program. However, another person could use a game cheat on a person who is even using Game Vindicator. In a nutshell, Game Vindicator does nothing to prevent cheats from being used. All Game Vindicator does is stop a player from using a cheat on his or her own computer. We don't know what kind of information Street Fighter Online records from its players, but we do know one thing. Game Vindicator spies on players and records their website habits, as well as checks the file on their computer. Any program that can detect what processes you are running on your computer is legitimately known as spyware. The only programs that can read what websites you have open and read your personal files are known as data miners. They're tracing programs. Spyware and Game Vindicator can both track your internet cookies and read deep into your System32 to see what types of programs you have and where they are installed in your computer. Game Vindicator can also detect running processes on your computer. Actual quotes from Game Vindicator claim that no information is ever stored about the player or the computer, and no information is ever sent back to the Game Vindicator server. However, if the program can read the files on your computer, then it can track them, and it can also send that information back to its server. This is an internet privacy violation. You cannot monitor someone's privacy under false pretenses. Game Vindicator is legitimate tracking, tracing software. Now it's time to see the lie for yourself. This is a simple test that will prove that Game Vindicator can read your open files and folders. To see how Game Vindicator works, first download the software from www.streetfighteronline.com. After you've downloaded the software, please visit one of the sites that you see on your screen right now. With the site up and running, open the Game Vindicator. If you did the trick correctly, you should get an error message saying Game Vindicator violation, unauthorized program detected. There you have it, folks. Proof that Game Vindicator can read your open websites. These truths were told in hopes of helping people everywhere. Don't be sucked into the lie and sham that is Street Fighter Online. Please visit our websites, such as www.freewebs.com/TMyAppLies, as well as our Envision free board called SFO Truth. Do not download Game Vindicator unless you want SFO to read your personal files. This message has been brought to you by Gamers for a Corruption-Free Society.